happy. I know it's a little bit early, but Terry and I are celebrating Valentine's Day tonight because we don't like crowds or commotion, so I figured I would show you guys my hair, makeup, and outfit for the night. So I start off with a prepped face, and by that I mean I did the oil cleanse last night, so I have more than enough moisture to nicely canvas my face. I grabbed my 100% pure Flawless Skin concealer. It's a lot lighter than my actual skin color for a reason, and I put it on the red rings around my nose. I swear that my nose looks so much bigger before I put my concealer on. The redness really expands the width, but after I get my concealer on, it looks a lot cuter and smaller. After all of the appropriate places are concealed, I take out my 100% pure foundation and put it on the rest of my face. As far as natural foundations go, this one is definitely the most high quality I've used. Like, it feels like a Lancome foundation, but it's made with mostly good ingredients, not totally, but I only wear this on occasion. The next thing I do is I take my Laura Mercier contour brush and I contour my face. And the color I'm using is Chocolate Brown by Gabriel color. And I take the same chocolate brown that I use to contour my cheekbones and I use it on my eyebrows with an angled brush, one of these bad boys. And this one is by Quo. As you can tell, I don't really have high-end brushes. I just use whatever is cheap or whatever comes with my makeup. I feel like for the most part, expensive brushes are worth the money, but I don't really have that kind of money right now, so I just use 3 brushes: an angled brush, a contour brush, and an eyeshadow brush with a fluffy tip. And then after my eyebrows are done, I take my Gabriel color lip liner in the color Wine and I line my lips. Now the bottom I line just true to size, but the top I line my lips higher than they actually are, just so they look bigger and fuller and just poutier, because my top lip is a bit smaller than my bottom. Yeah. I like to line my lips with a very dark color just so it can be very crisp and smooth and it'll look really good all night, but I tend to put lighter colors on top just to make it look a lot less intense. So by Sweet Leilani, I take this very light color. It's called Coconut, and it's just basically a light, shimmery, very, very whitish pink color, and I also use this as a highlighter. And I put it on top of my lips, and then over top of that, I put the color Berry by Gabriel color. This is a lip liner as well. I don't use any lip glosses or anything like that. I basically use lip liners to fill in my lips because my lips are always moisturized because I'm always doing the oil cleanse and using oils on my lips. And then I take my concealer again and I line my lips and my eyebrows with it just to make the lines more sharp and the contrast higher. It'll make your lips look bigger and your eyebrows look a little bit more intense. And then it's blush time. I use Apricot by Gabriel color. Some of you might know that I love this color. Just be careful with it because it's very, very pigmented. A little bit on your brush is enough for both cheeks, which is nice. This stuff has lasted me forever. And then to finish off my cheeks, I take this coconut lipstick and I actually use this as an illuminator. A lot of you ask how I get like the glow on my cheeks, and the secret is this stuff. I use it as an illuminator, a lipstick, as well as an eyeshadow primer. So I just take a really small amount with my fingertip and dot it on my eye before I add eyeshadow, just so it sticks on a little bit better. It doesn't crease as long as you only use a little bit. And I put it on my brow bone just to highlight it a little bit, and I dust a little white on top as well to really bring it out and make it look elevated. After priming my eyes, I take the white color from my Jane Iredale palette and put it in the inner corners of my eyes. This is a very light, dusty white that's not very pigmented, so the white in the inner corners will just be very subtle. And then I take this light beige and I put it on my entire eyelid as a base. And then I take my illuminator again and I put this on top of the beige just to bring out a little pop of color in the middle of my eyelid. And then I take a dark beige color and I just put it in the creases of my eyes just to add a little bit more contrast and blend it so it doesn't look really harsh. And then I take my liquid liner by Zuzu Luxe, which is Gabriel's sister company, and I put it on the outer half of my eye. I just do a little bit of a cat wing, and the reason why I do it just on the outer half is so it has that cat look, but it still looks really natural. Whenever I take it all the way to the inner corner of my eye, I feel like it looks really dramatic, so I just do the outside. And then I take my mascara by 100% Pure and I put it on my eyelashes. And this is the blackest black that they have. It really makes my eyelashes long. Not necessarily thicker, but much longer. And I feel like this mascara has helped my eyelashes grow a lot longer. I used to use a lot of conventional mascaras and they would chop my lashes into smithereens and make them so short. And it's just really nice to have long lashes again. So Love this stuff, and I highly recommend it. After that, my makeup's done! My hair was next day curls, which I was considering leaving, but you guys have been requesting for me to show you how I've been doing the curls that I've been doing in so many videos and pictures lately, and this is the curling iron I use. It's a taper curling iron that is 1 inch at the bottom and ½ an inch at the top, just so the curls are bigger at the base and then they get skinnier, like ringlet-like at the end. And all you basically do is just take your hair and wrap it around. And I basically just do that to my whole head, and I make sure to just do it to the bottom half because it gets a little bit too voluminous if I do it all the way to the top because my hair is so thick. It gives you just these really nice waves, and when I put my hair into sections when I curl it, it just looks super complex. But it's the reason why they're just such easy waves right now is because I didn't layer my hair, I just took chunks. And I should mention that no matter what curling iron I'm using, I always do my bangs with a straightener, just because if I don't do my bangs with a straightener, I feel like my face isn't framed the way that I like it to be framed. And doing my bangs is kind of a challenge sometimes, so I just do them until they look right. And if you do it fast like me, you're probably gonna screw up, so maybe you should take your time. The nail polish I'm wearing today is an orange-based red called Livid by Aquarella. These guys are a clean nail polish line, which is really hard to find, but the only issue is unless you use a top coat or you use their other products, this stuff will come right off because there's not anything that really makes it seal on. You have to purchase this with other things, otherwise it's just not a very good purchase. We're headed out to dinner soon, so now I'm gonna change into Terry's favorite dress, which I'll show you guys, and I hope you guys have an amazing Valentine's Day. I will talk to you soon.